Well, this was interesting. Never thought I'd encounter an M while ordering pizza, but hey, they are everywhere. Cast. M. Entitled mother. Millimeters. My mom. Me. Wait. Me backwards is M. Story. Before I begin, I just want to say that I don't know how pizzas are prepared in other countries, but here in Brazil, most pizza places tend to have the customer choose to fill up the crust with some sort of cream cheese, either being cream cheddar, chocolate, or my favorite, catupiry. If you don't know what catupiry is, 1010 recommend. It's effing delicious. Anyways, with that out the way, let's begin. So, I ordered my usual pizza from the usual place I order, but instead of having it delivered, I decided to go pick it up myself, because I was bored at home, and wanted to leave the house, so me and Millimeters head there to get the pizza. Once we get there, the place is quite busy, as it was a Friday night, and many families were there enjoying themselves, but I certainly didn't enjoy what happens next. So, the counter was very close to the tables. If someone pays close attention, they can actually hear what the cashier and customer are saying. Me, good evening. I came to pick up the insert 3 flavor pizza on the name of insert my name / cashier. Ah, yes, of course. / he signals for someone to collect the pizza from the kitchen / let me guess. You wanted catupiry on the crust, right? Great choice, dude. Me, heh. There's nothing better, am I right? Laughs. M interjects herself in the conversation for whatever reason. M, I'm sorry, did you say you were gonna eat the crust? Ugh, that's disgusting. Don't you know how to eat a pizza properly? Don't you know what's good about pizza? Also, insert my choice of flavor. You're effing weird. Me, at least I don't look like I ate the entire restaurant. Shut your butt up, pipsqueak. I was way taller than her. M, how dare you? Don't you know how to respect your elders? Me, respect is earned, not gained because of your age. If you want respect, you better start showing it towards others, lady. M, shut up. You are such an a-hole. Me, well, get to the back of the line, lady, because you're not the first person to tell me that. Also, wow, took you this long to figure it out? Must have used what little brain cells you have on those unoriginal insults of yours. M, watch your effing tone. If you insult me again, I'll. Millimeters, you'll what? My mom went to the bathroom and got back just as M was shouting at me, and she said that in a loud and angry tone. One thing you need to know about my mother. She can be very nice if you're nice to her, but if you piss her off, well, better write your will right there and then. M, who the F are you? Millimeters, the person who's gonna send you to the if you don't tell me why you're shouting at my son. M, he's your son? That explains it. Like mother like son. If the mom's a beach, then the son's a failed abortion. M didn't get to finish her insult before Millimeters clocked her right on the face. Then, cashier and almost every waiter at the restaurant charged at the two of them to separate them. Actually, I lied. It was more like they were trying to pry Millimeters off M because Millimeters was raining punches on her and saying a bunch of things that I'm not gonna include here because what Millimeters said would even make Voldemort cry. By the time Millimeters was removed off M was bleeding from the nose, her eyes were swollen, and her lips were busted on both sides. M was crying, or at least trying, since her mouth was completely swollen and busted, and she could barely talk. Police were called, obviously, and once they arrived, they both took statements from witnesses. Well, M was talking crap, but Millimeters actually made the first move, but they understood that she was simply defending me from her trash talking. Instead of arresting for assault, the cops just gave her a fine, not a big one, but not cheap either, and told her to simply report people for harassment instead of, and I kid you not, when I say the cop told her pulling a mom hamdally on M, I already love this dude. CH apologized for M's behavior and told Millimeters to have a pizza for free, but Millimeters declined, saying that she felt it wasn't fair just because she got into a fight and wasn't deserving of special treatment. My mom can very proud sometimes. Instead, the cashier and manager insisted on writing down her name so she could have a discount on her next order, and I actually urged my mom to accept it because cheaper pizza always tastes better. I don't know what happened to M afterwards, but we haven't received any notice of legal pursuits or anything, considering that M didn't know our names, nor managed to get our license plates, or anything. So aside from the fine, we got off easy. So hooray, I guess. So, this is not going to be very long, because I don't think anyone wants to know my entire relationship with my mother. I'll just provide some important context. My mom has always worked, and she never had time to raise my younger sister or me, so our relationship is a little distant, even though she has tried to reach out in the last years. She works in the army and has a high rank, therefore, she has a lot of people under her control that blindly obey her. My sister and I usually do all the housework, mostly cleaning and cooking. Here is the cast. Me, NS, nice sister. M, my mother. Here is how it went. I arrived early from school, so I decided to clean up the living room and the kitchen. That way my mother wouldn't be mad when she arrived. She hates coming home and noticing that neither my sister nor I cleaned the house. I took a nap, and after I woke up, I had to do my homework. I wanted to focus on my dissertation paper, so I had no time to cook. My mom texted me saying she was on her way and asked me to take some things out of the freezer, and I did so. She arrived after a little while and came to say hi. M, hi, honey. Why are you here so early? Me, hi, mom. My classes ended at 10. But, how was work? M, did you get my text? Me, yeah, I took the chicken out, but I couldn't clean the lettuce. I'm sorry. M, so, you didn't cook? Me, no, I'm sorry. I have a ton of homework, and I'm really falling behind. But I did clean the house. M, I guess I'll cook, then. Me, thanks, mom. I'm sorry. She left my room and went to the kitchen. I felt bad leaving her alone in the kitchen, so I went to help. We were chatting, and my sister arrived when we were almost done cooking. This is when my mom ordered, not asked, her to set the table. My sister hates when my mom just orders around, but she was tired, and she just did as she was told. Then, it all began. M, NS, give me the avocados. NS, whispering please. Me, mom, you could say please, don't you think? M, rolls her eyes why is it so important to you that I say please? Me, honestly, because it hurts when you just order around. M, but I'm your mother, I shouldn't have to say please. Me, let me ask you something, do you say please when you give orders to your soldiers? M, yes, but that is different. Me, why? We are your daughters. It hurts that you think that we are beneath your soldiers. M, I don't have to ask anything from you. You should always ask me first what I need. I'm your mother. Me, mom, it is a matter of dignity. It is a matter of how you don't even see us as people. It's like we are objects to you. She went silent, and we ate, but she just stood up in the middle of lunch without saying a word, and went to her room. I tried to apologize, but she just ignored me. It has been 2 days and she hasn't spoken to me or my sister. What do you think I should do? And I have a lot more stories, if you like this one. For context, this happened at my elementary school. M entitled mom. Ek entitled kid. So at my school we had field day for younger kids, K 3rd grade, and being the oldest in the elementary school, us 6th graders were asked to help out. My friend and I were asked to help out with this really simple game. It was a game where you threw bean bags at holes that had specific point values, so really simple. At about the 4th rotation, the kids rotated with their classes and parents could watch M and her son show up, and the M has the classic Karen haircut. Now me and my friend exchange a look and we both knew that we would have to deal with this Karen. We explained the rules, which despite there being literally one goal in the game, took like 5 minutes, because it's freaking hard to explain stuff to a bunch of 2nd graders. Finally the kids get to throwing of bean bags. Now keep this in mind for later in the story. Each line had 4 kids, so the wait time was literally less than a minute, until you got to go again. M's kid is up, And let me tell you, this kid was bad at this. I mean, you can't really be extremely good at throwing bean bags, but this kid couldn't even land a single one on the platform out of 5 shots. The platform was kind of big, and it was less than 10 feet away. Here speaks the entitled mom. Emek keep throwing them. I politely tell her that he only gets 5 throws. Don't listen to that stupid 6th grader. Me a little taken aback about how quick this escalated. I'm sorry, it's not fair to the other kids that your kid gets to go 3 times and the other kids get to go once. Kids these days, like, you think they know everything. By now I have no clue what to do, and if I don't say anything would think she had won this argument. So this is what my brain came up with. Me, at least I have an idea of human decency. Has a look of utter disgust. I'm going to talk to the principal, and I'm going to get you expelled. I didn't get expelled, or suspended, or even a warning. Thank you for watching. Slap that like button and comment your opinion on these stories below. I'm waiting. Write that comment. Seriously. Have you written it yet? If you don't comment, you make a bunny cry somewhere. You're not that kind of person, I know. Anyways, peace out, and catch you tomorrow.